guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So guys, I hope you had a relaxed Sunday and I want to give you here an update on Faraday Future ticker FFIE, since we had here a very significant breakout trend line and we had a breakout, but what happened right now is that we can see a sell-off, and there is a reason for that which I want to share here in this video with you. Everything what I say here is of course not financial advice. Everything is based on the chart and based on my experience as a trader. Yo guys, when we start now here with the drawings, before we enable the indicators, we don't need them right now. You know that I had this yellow trend line here which is in control of the squeeze. When we zoom out for a second to give you a quick recap if you didn't see my previous videos, this yellow line here is deciding in favor or not in favor for a squeeze. Usually the market makers, aka short sellers, waiting here to reject the price. But when we had this massive squeeze here, this 10,000% squeeze in May 2024, then you can see how we found support at the top of this trend line here, and then that was the beginning here of this absolute ridiculous squeeze here for Faraday Future, split adjusted to $156. Now we're trading here at $1.10, guys. Very significant price. And why is that, guys? You can see that we had a breakout here out of this trend line with a green candle in the daily chart. Very bullish. This here has been always my liquidity zone, where I said there I expect the bullish algos to snap in. That is between $1.52 and $1.28. But what happened right now, we break this level here. And why is that, guys? That usually has only one reason. The algos never change their setups. So when you see something like that happen, it's not like people sitting there and adjust price levels. The algos calculating everything by themselves, and it's more or less automized everything here. But now we have a sell-off. Even we had a squeeze, guys, here, or the beginning of a breakout squeeze. We see now a sell-off. And why is that? Yeah, guys, there is only one simple reason for that, and this is delusion, guys. Yeah, unfortunately Faraday Future is diluting the stock again. After their stock split, we had a float of 11.08 million shares. Now the float is 44 million shares. I show you that one more time in the chart. That was the 20th of November here. We had our breakout here, the volume kicked in, and it looked like that we can now start to squeeze. That was exactly the 20th of November. And when we check that one more time, what happened here exactly one day later, or at the same day, this is maybe one day with a delay of one day, you can see that exactly here they started to dilute the stock. The float has been 11 million shares. Now it's 44 million shares. So is this a coincidence, guys? I don't know. You know, who is working here with I don't want to talk about this, but it is maybe not a coincidence that exactly here, when usually the squeeze could happen, we see here delusion incoming, and that is of course killing the squeeze momentum. Yeah, I don't want to be too bearish. Of course Faraday Future can still squeeze. The float is now here around 44 million shares, is at least when we see the relation here to Fintel. But the problem is, and this is what is really scaring me a little bit right now, is that the short interest is increasing massively. So we had a short interest when the float was here in the 11 million share range here. We had a short interest of 4.8 million shares. Now the float is much bigger, and of course the market makers know that this is not in favor for a squeeze, and you can see how the short interest increased now from 4.8 million shares to almost 7.4 million shares, guys. And this is the problem. I said in my last video that the squeeze price range, the squeeze trigger range, $1 is always a very significant price range which a company has to hold, especially when you have a stock like Faraday Future which already performed here a couple of stock splits. Then of course you should not fall again below $1. That's why I said everything here between $1 and 76 cents is now the new, let's call it, very careful, support range, because when you have delusion, guys, every support range may be just break, and there is no real support, since the selling volume, the selling pressure which is caused by the delusion is so big that maybe those support levels which usually act as a support may not hold. And that brings us here to the next technical setup, that in my opinion, if we don't see a big bounce here at $1, you can see we had a small recovering here at $1, then 10% rebound. This is not that much. And I don't know how many shares they will still dilute, guys, but prepare here for more downside. The squeeze chance was here right now, and exactly at the same day Faraday decided to dilute, and you can see the volume profile here. That doesn't look good, guys. We have a high increasement here of the volume here. The volume profile was quite flat, then we had some volume spikes in between, and now you can see how the red volume is increasing, and this is usually a sign of dilution, which is confirmed here by Fintel, guys. Yeah, no matter what, guys, if Faraday Future can squeeze or not, I give you here all the price levels to the up and the downside. If you know, guys, or as you know, I always try to predict short squeezes here on my channel, so I released a brand new hot stock video today. Usually I release every Sunday here my finest selection of short squeeze stocks. I call them the hot stocks. You can see here some of the member feedbacks where my members also made a lot of profits. And when I release those videos here on Sunday, that means that the tickers which I present in those videos, I expect them to squeeze in the very few next trading days. And this week here we had 2 squeezes. I presented 3 tickers and 2 of them squeezed, guys. There is of course no guarantee, but that is usually what I try to do here. So you can see here, one day after my video release, this ticker squeezed 109%. It was even a little bit more than 109%. And the second ticker, guys, was just one day later here, Sunday, video release 2 days later here on Wednesday. We had a 242% squeeze. Also this ticker squeezed exactly here back to the green price level. So the squeeze was even a little bit bigger, but when I made the screenshot, it was 242%. That's why I say there is no guarantee, but there are a lot of short squeeze stocks in the market with high squeeze potential, and when you see heavy dilution like this happening, guys, this is of course not in favor for a squeeze. If you want to see these finest selection of short squeeze stocks, the so-called hot stocks, and of course my other member content, then you can join here our trading community. The most popular membership which I have is the full package membership here on Patreon. Every day new members joining in here, guys, so take your chance. You can see all the member benefits which you get here listed, guys, and when you want to join in, you can click the info icon in the corner, then you can get access to the Patreon member link. So game plan for Faraday Future, guys. Yeah, nothing changed. Yeah, I always these lines here, guys, 76 cents and 30 cents and 20 cents. These lines are still in the chart from the pre-split drawings. Yeah, I never change or adjust my charts. Of course, when you have a stock split, you have to make a new chart pattern here. I always use TradingView, as you know, for that. So the program what you see here is TradingView. And that's why I think, guys, yeah, the potential that we come down to 76 cents or even lower is unfortunately there, guys. This is the worst case scenario, that we come back down to these price levels here, and if the support at 76 will not hold, yeah, if this breaks, I can make here a quick Fibonacci retracement for you in the micro level here, that we can see the next support price levels, and you can see also, guys, even the next technical support. Also support, guys, be very careful with the word support when we talk about dilution, but that could be somewhere here, as I said, between $1 and 76 cents here. 88 cents is the Fibonacci level which is in play here, but also 60 cents and lower are possible here in favor for the bears. The bull case would be, yeah, that the float, because we're talking here about 44 million shares float, this is not too high, that this is just a massive shakeout here, and that we have our bounce here in the $1 range, guys. You can see that also the market makers closed the open gap here at $1.66. That was the purpose of that move, and that's why I said that was a very predictable move here. We had the breakout of the strength channel pattern. We had the perfect retracement here back to the 1618 level. We closed the open gap, and then, as I said, Faraday Future started to dilute, and that is of course the beginning of this downtrend here. So we can delete this line. That was the open gap, which we don't have anymore. Yeah, guys, the bull case scenario would be that this is a massive shakeout here, that the market makers still want to cover their positions here at those prices. What is not in favor for that is that they're increasing their short positions even at this price level, guys. Yeah, even we are talking here about the $1 price range, they are still increasing their short positions. Yeah, and this is of course very bearish. So the bull case would be that we come back here to $1.97, retest the previous support, and then can continue to squeeze from there. That is still possible, guys. Don't get me wrong, it is possible. But for now, I think the chart layout, the numbers in the background are in favor for the bears. So we need here a very, very big volume, a huge volume spike at least. I think even 27 million, guys, is not enough We need here 50 million or more volume, at least 50 million volume in my opinion, to break this downwards momentum here. So when you see that Faraday Future is trading here with 9 million, 10 million, 15 million volume, this is not enough in my opinion. This is of course not financial advice, guys, my opinion here, just based on the technicals. Yeah, guys, if you want to copy here the price levels from my chart, the next support price levels, or at least the reaction price levels, yeah, which could bring us here a bounce, then you can of course pause the video here. Everything what you see is based on TradingView, and TradingView has a very nice chance right now because we have the Cyber Monday. You get here 70% discount on the premium tier from TradingView, guys, so I can highly recommend that, plus 1 month for free. I have this special discount link here for you in the info section here. And when you click this info icon here, you get access to the 70% discount link. This is a once a year chance, guys, and I can highly recommend that if you want to learn trading, if you want to understand how the algo is working, guys. TradingView is a very good tool to spot that. Yeah, guys, that was my update here on Faraday Future. I hope that was helpful for you. I hope you could learn something here. If you don't want to miss any updates, if you like this content here, guys, then please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I will upload here almost every day short squeeze stock videos. And being that said, I wish you a blessed Sunday. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support, and see you in the next video. Arigatou gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, einen wunderschönen Sonntag und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.